Hi guys, it's me again, Clem from Wonderwords, and today I'm going to share with you my TBR for the month of September. Actually, I can't believe we're already in September. Like, I'm so late in my Goodreads challenge. Like, I don't know how am I going to catch up with it. Like, I'm screwed. We can say that I'm screwed with my challenge, but still, we're going to keep going. This month I don't really have a clear TBR in my head because a lot is happening in September. Like, I'm going away this week. Like, when you will be watching this, I will be in Budapest. So you see, I'm traveling for the first week of September. Then I have a week where I have nothing, and then I leave for England for my year abroad. So I have a lot of things to plan, and I have to pack my things and decide which book I want to bring with me. And guys, it's awful. Like, I don't know which book I'm going to bring, but we will see this in another video. So let's start with the books I want to read this month. First up, we have A City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I don't know why I watched which author it was, because Cassandra Clare might be one of my favorite author of all time. So yeah, but still, I want to actually reread this book because I first read them in French, and now I don't know, I want to read again about those characters and everything that's happening in the Mortal Instruments series, especially since I'm watching the TV series and I know it's not that good and it's not really following the books, but the few elements that are in the series and that are in the books made me want to reread this series. So with Jenny and Sarah, we decided to do a reread. Like, we're going to reread all of them, and after we read all the Infernal Devices, the Infernal Devices, to be ready for the first book in the last hour, if I'm correct. And yeah, so I'm really excited to read them, and this time I'm going to read them in English, so it's even better. Next up, we have Fairest by Marissa Mayer, and it's the next book I need to read in order to complete the Lunar Chronicle series, which I'm pretty sure now is going to be one of my favorite series of all time because I love it so much. I read Crest this summer and it was absolutely beautiful and mind-blowing, and I loved it. It might be my favorite one in the series so far, but I will talk more about this in my wrap-up. And so yeah, I want to read Fairest so I can read the next book on my TBR for September, which is Winter, the last book in the Lunar Chronicle series. I've been waiting to read this book for so long now, and I'm kind of actually really excited to read this because I know it's the end, but when I see where Crest ended up, I really can't wait to read this book, and I would like to read it before leaving for England, so I will not have just Winter in my bedroom like without the rest of the series, because I don't plan on taking with me the Lunar Chronicles. Next up, we have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I received this book in the July All Crate, and it was the first All Crate I received, and it was so good. Like, I loved it so much. Still, I was really happy that it was the book for this month because I wanted to read it, and I had it like for free in a way because All Crate is kind of expensive for me as a French person. So yeah, I can't wait to read it. It's a mix of contemporary, historical and road trip story, so I think I'm going to love it. And moreover, there is a gay love story, I think, or something like that, and actually a lot of people loved it, and I think it's going to be a book who was written for me. Like, I'm sure I'm going to love it, and it's going to be one of my favorite books, like, I'm sure of it. And last but not least, I would like to read the second book in the Magnus Chase and the God of Asgard, which is Magnus Chase and the Armor of Thor, if I'm correct. I'm currently reading the first one, and I love it so much, guys. Like, I haven't read a Rick Riordan in a while, like maybe 1 year or maybe 2. I think it might be 2 years since I read my last Rick Riordan. And it's actually a really long time. How did I did that? Like, Percy Jackson is actually one of my favorite series. oh my gosh. Still, it was really good. I was so pleased to read Rick Riordan again because this man is so fucking funny. Like, I love him. Like, I want him to write my life. He can make a death looks funny. Like, I don't know, this man is a genius. I love him so much. But still, I want to read, actually Sarah and I want to read the All Magnus Chess trilogy, and the last one is coming this October, I think the 3rd or the 8th, can never remember. But we want to read the whole trilogy, I don't know why I'm saying trilogy today, the whole trilogy before the new Thor movie comes out, and it's mid-October, so I think it's going to be okay. Like, I think we're going to have finished this to be actually really ready to watch Thor Ragnarok, and yeah, but I haven't received it yet. Like, it's coming in the mail. Maybe I received it today, I don't know. I didn't want to check my mailbox, but still, I hope I will receive it soon, and so I'm going to read it really quick. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for my September TBR. Maybe I read more, maybe I read less. I don't really know, because as I said it in the beginning of this video, I have a lot of things to do and I don't really know if I will have time to read. And actually, I don't know, because I still don't know which book I'm bringing with me to college. I can't really plan the last part of my September reading. Like, I don't really know what I'll be reading in the last part of September, so we will see, and we will talk about it in my September wrap-up. I hope I would at least have read all of them, all of the one I mentioned, because I need to read them. Some of them are absolutely beautiful and I'm so excited to read them, so I hope I will have read them when we will see each other again. Still, I'm going to stop talking now, but yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video and give it a thumbs up if you also like this video. Oh, by the way, I now have a bookish Twitter if you want to follow me and hear me talking about my reads and stuff like that. So I will link it down below if you want to follow me on Twitter. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!